guys, welcome back to another episode of Farting Around. So today we're going to get started on the inside of the tower, but before we do that, I want to try... I was thinking maybe some water coming down the front here, and I think if I put it right here, let's see how that looks. If it looks too weird, we'll... I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Yeah, we'll just leave it for now, and then we'll maybe look at it later again with fresh eyes. So, here is what I did off camera. I just got started a little bit on this. So I added the floor in here. So I'm kind of imagining this is kind of the more of a main entrance. Not really a main entrance, but maybe this is where we get teleported to from down below. So maybe it is the main entrance, kind of the main area for getting in and out. We'll be right here. And I'm thinking for up here, we need to maybe we'll do a spiral staircase down to here. And then for the lower parts, so we need to figure out a few things. We need to figure out, how we want to get to other sections of the tower, and we need to figure out where we're going to do that. So not only how, but where. So I guess we should start up here if we're gonna do a staircase to here. We gotta figure out the materials that we want to do. I'm also thinking that for at least the parts in the towers, I don't want the walls to look like this, basically. I want the walls to be maybe wood. So the walls will be too thick, actually. See ya, Spidey. So we'll have at least we'll have 2 thick walls. He just climbed up there and then fell. Way to go. Way to go. So let's just see how, if we just fill it in like this, how much smaller that's gonna make this. Because remember that, let's go up a couple. I think we want to mostly use the towers as transportation. So the towers are going to be the way to get to other parts of the towers that are then inside of the mountain. So for instance, we'll have a staircase down here, and then the rooms go like in there. So maybe I should just do spiral staircases all the way around the whole thing, on all of them. Yeah, maybe we'll do that, and then we'll put everything else inside. So we could probably use some stairs and stuff for this. Let me kind of get one of these done, maybe. We'll kind of get a feel for what we want to do in the other towers, and then I'll build some on screen with you guys. I can show you how I did what I did, this kind of usual thing. And then we will be back. So I will see you guys shortly. Alright, bye. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm having conflicted thoughts about how to go about this. So keep in mind, I did just everything out of these 2 materials and it looks really ugly, but remember we're just doing the layout here. So let's look up here first, I guess. So you come in, might need a little bit more of a landing up here. So we can do something I don't know, we can do it like a landing up here maybe. So you do that, you come down here, let's drink our potion. And so this is going to be, maybe we'll have people teleport actually outside, so they teleport maybe here. And then they see this entrance and we'll have to beautify this entrance up, I think. And then here, I couldn't have this come all the way around here because then the stairway, you wouldn't be able to fit when it comes around this corner, so then I just had it turn the other way, which made sense to me. So then it comes down, and I just flattened off the bottom here. This is the very bottom, so I just flattened it off, and then that leads into this one. So we're gonna have to figure out exactly how to deal with these other towers. You know, I said before that, you know, we would go into the mountain, and I did of course carve a lot of this away right here so we could have a full staircase. I carved into the mountain, but like for instance this one doesn't have, you know, even the rest of a roof. So what do we do to make up for that? And then this leads to this one. This one is also quite a bit of it is open, but it's also a bit into the mountain. So I'm not sure how to deal with the different rooms and stuff, and I can't seem to come up with a good idea yet about how to deal with it. So it's going to be a little seat of our pants, I suppose. So let's try to brainstorm. Well, actually, before we do that, let's make this place look nicer. Maybe get a feel for how the rest of the interiors are going to look. Let's look at the roof first. I like figuring out the roof first and then get an idea for the rest of the place. So we will get kind of our usual suspects here. Maybe we'll use some stone bricks. I haven't really used that many stone bricks yet. It would make sense in this kind of place. Let's see, stairs, maybe brick stairs. I think cobblestone wall. What else do we want? We do want some spruce stairs. And cobble stairs. Okay. So this roof is kind of interesting. We do need some light in here also, so I'll get a little bit of glowstone. It's kind of the one I usually go for here. The problem with that is that it really flattens out the top there. But what we can do is start to bring it all down a little bit. Let's see. If we just do that, looks a little weird. Let's put cobble like that. Yeah, maybe we just don't even cover it up, or don't use it at all. Let's put some more of this in before we make any rash decisions. So we'll just kind of throw this cobble everywhere, and that'll It'll give us a little bit of a contrast to play with and a little bit of something different in here. So like it's way too much, obviously. So let's look at that. So maybe we'll try to put some stone in some places where there's too many stairs. And that's already helping quite a bit. Like these corners here. I don't really like having them wrap all the way around, but I'm not sure what else we would put there. Maybe we could just put, I'm gonna tear this out for right now so we can get a better look at what we're dealing with. So maybe we need some walls. It is a lot of cobble though. Those go all the way down. Yeah, I guess if I do it like that, these start to look a little funky, don't they? This is how you do it, guys. You just put stuff down, you try it out. Okay, so that's starting to look a little better. So we need more of this stone, I think, to try to bring it together a bit more. Yeah. So one thing we don't really have any good color in here as of yet. We just have, you know, the brown and the gray, which is okay, but could be better. So maybe we'll try to add some color next. I think if we do something like this, we should have it go all the way through, and this might change our layout of our stairs a bit, because this makes this part then be a little weird to get through. Neem potion, got rid of it by accident. Alright, let's take these all the way down. I don't know about this corner one. Maybe put the slab there. Okay. Working with these kind of it's you know, it's only symmetrical one way. It's a bit different, and it's kind of fun to play with these kind of things sometimes. Let's take this down. Dude, come on. Okay. It's starting to look good. So we do, I think it does need a little bit of color maybe. So what would go well with this? Let's see, maybe just put those there. Yeah. Do we need something there? Perhaps. I think so. Let's look at our colors. Let's look at clays, because clay is probably going to be... So we have brown, and this is like a reddish brown, so probably red. Red or orange would probably go pretty well. Oops. Let's look at orange. I think this orange stained clay is a bit maybe too orange. But let's take a look. Let's just pop it in up here. I think that might be alright. It might be a little, there might be a little too much in that one area. We just want little pops of it every once in a while. Let's put that back maybe. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's see, we do need some on this other side though. Here. And here. It's alright. Maybe I should have done this before I built the stairway, but that's alright. So what this is going to do, this is going to kind of give us a bit of our palette for the rest of the build. Do I have like the weakest night potion ever? I do have the 3-minute, don't I? There we go. Okay, let's take another look up here. Do we want to put one at the tippy top here? No, we do not want that. Okay, I think that looks alright up there. So what we need to do with the walls, having these come down does indeed help. Let's look at what it looks like when we first come in. So when we first come in, we see that and that, which looks fine. One problem is that this is even, so doing more down these sides will be a little bit annoying. We could still try it though. It'll be a different kind of look though, since how these walls join together looks kind of like that. It looks exactly like that actually. Let's try it. Let's just do it and then go back and see. We'll do it on both sides. Got to experiment. This is a bit weird, but it might be alright. Might help it bring it together a little bit. Yeah, it's not that bad, really. These rooms are, this kind of stairway is getting a little cramped, however. This might be alright, though, actually leaving it just like that. Sorry if the heater is making a lot of noise. Not much I can do. I mean, I could turn it off, but it's cold, so I don't want to. I'm a wimp. I am a wimp. I like to be warm. Let's figure out maybe a shape for that. Something like that, so you have a little bit of room. Okay. Yeah, that's something. I don't think it's perfect yet. Let's see, maybe put that out. I don't know. I don't usually like having just like one wide things, but it actually kind of works here, I think. But it needs something. You need something. Might need a little bit of orange right there. Oops. Oh yeah. We can put one of the great things about these walls is how you can just like, you have really good places to put torches and stuff. They're very accommodating for that. I'll put one over here too, why not? So that can be our lighting places for down the tower. I wonder what it would look like? This is probably gonna look terrible, but if we do like every other one. That might be kind of cool. Let's take a look. Come in. Oh, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. We're gonna do that, I think. It's a little much. It's a little. What word do I want to use? I don't know. I don't know which word I want to use. It's a little overwhelming, I guess, when you have the entire line, the two of them side by side. It's a bit overwhelming to the eye. But if we break it up like that, it's a lot better. And it's a little more interesting, I think. You don't see a pattern like that all too often. That's looking good. So we need to figure out this staircase. I think it's a little ugly right now. So maybe we'll use some of these cobble slabs. It might just be this oak wood is just not right. Let's look at. I mean, we could just do. Oops, I'm in the wrong thing. I hate looking for slabs and stairs. So if we just do something like this. Wow, somebody just slammed their door really hard. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys could hear that. I could feel it. A neighbor slamming doors. Okay. Let's just do a little bit of this. I'm not going to do this whole thing. So that does obviously blend in with the walls a lot, which is why I picked the other wood at the beginning, because it blends in. It's just way too much of this wood now, so we can't really use that. What else could we use? Well, we have these orange stairs. I mean, it's probably going to be way too much orange, but what we could do maybe is use it as kind of like the inside. I feel like it's going to be like, it's going to look like Halloween maybe, though. Like, instead of being a nice accent color like it is up there, it's going to start becoming all you see. Well, let's just do it. Take a look as we do. Yeah, it just doesn't look very good, does it? The stair question. The stair question. One thing we could do, we could break this. Have it like 2 above. Something like this. Have these end. And then our stairs keep together a little bit better. Might look a little nicer also. So let's see how that looks. While we're doing that, let's see. I don't really think I have any news to tell you guys, really. We had Thanksgiving. It was a very nice Thanksgiving here. It was kind of my wife and I, it was kind of our first Thanksgiving, just us, which was great, actually. It was fantastic. We usually go to one of our families. We switch years. We go Christmas at one place and then Thanksgiving at the other family, and it seems to work out pretty well, but we just couldn't afford to go everywhere this time. So we said, alright, well, we are just gonna stay home for Thanksgiving. And so we made a ton of food, just a ridiculous amount of food, really, as people do on Thanksgiving. We had pie, and it was nuts. We had 2 pies. We had a fake turkey. We don't eat turkey. So we had a fake turkey. And we had some squash. We had corn salad. We had stuffing. It was all out Thanksgiving. My wife worked really hard on it. And it was just really nice being and having a holiday just with ourselves. It was very, very nice. So I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving too, you guys that are in the US. The rest of you can just go do whatever you do. I guess you just eat normally that day. You're missing out on a good excuse to gorge yourself. Let's see, that needs to go there and that there maybe. This is looking pretty weird. I think this stair design works a lot better than the other one. Just having the dark oak border brings the room. It's not as disconnected when it was just all this oak. So it brings it together a little bit at least. It's not perfect though. We need more orange. I think we need some orange highlights in other areas also. Not there though. That looks bad. Let's figure out. I mean, the obvious place I suppose would be here. Yeah, that might look alright. Might look a little weird right there though. We'll have to look at the entrance. We'll have to come in and check it out again. Let's see here. It's a little cramped. It's a little cluttered. Isn't it? That might be a problem. You know, we could make this staircase not as big also. That might help. It might just be a little too big. What if we do orange behind these guys? It might start to look a little too much checkerboard. I think that's going to be the case. Let me see here. Maybe I'll work on this a little bit off camera. We'll come back, do one last look at it, end the episode, and then, well, the episode will be done. So let me cut right now, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, bye. Alright guys, welcome back. I've made some radical changes to this. You might see that there's water inside, and there is no staircase. So I decided that the staircase was really the main problem that we were having before. The problem was that it was just making the space a little too cramped. I also put torches up here to light it up. We don't have our potion on right now, so this is how it looks. So I also changed the orange to red, and that's important because how we had it orange in this wood, and then we had blue, right? So the wood and the orange are both what are called warm colors, so they're, and you can just look at it and know why it's called that. It looks warm. This looks warm, right? But the blue is a cool color. This blue is a cool blue. So warm and cool colors work together like complementary colors, like any combination you can think of, right? So we had the blue and the orange, which are complementary colors, so they do go together, but this blue wasn't really going with the wood. And part of that reason why is because when we put orange in here, let's just do it. When we put orange in here, it's okay, but the wood actually starts to look more red. I hope you guys can see that. Because the orange, it's kind of just a color theory thing, how it works. The orange is sucking out kind of the yellows, because this is a yellowish orange. It's more yellow than red, so it's actually sucking out. When we come out here and look, you can see that it looks more reddish. It's because the yellow is making, the orange, sorry, is making the wood look more yellow. And when we have yellow, blue, and orange, it kind of starts to not work as well. But since this is a red, this makes it work a bit better. And hopefully you can see that this wood works a little bit better. It's looking a little more orange instead of yellow. And it's just a trick of the eye. That's all it is, but it does work better, and it looks nicer. I hope that made any bit of sense at all. I hope it did. Color theory is a very interesting subject, but it can be a bit confusing. So I think this is how we're going to leave it for now. So we can get up. If you're in survival, you can, go up to here. If you want to go across the bridge, it's not the fastest travel. It's not as fast as the staircase would have been, but I think it looks cool, and it's a bit more unique. Ooh, let's put a torch there. Yeah, it's a bit more of a unique mode of travel, and it brings the room together a bit more. So I have not done down here yet, as you can see. I think what we'll do is kind of continue this pattern down, and then next time we'll start working on the other towers. So that's going to be it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. We're almost to 50 subscribers, and that will be amazing when that happens. And I just want to thank all of you for watching, and I want to thank the new guys. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!